So we're going to continue this more. Okay? And so just to make sure we're good on this, what we're doing is we're doing something like this. Does 13 divide 3 perfectly? So you would go 3 goes into 13. My pen is great. It does not, because there's something left over. Or if you had 12 divided by 3, and it does work. So I would say 3 is a yes, or a factor of 12. We're going to be doing that here, okay? We're going to learn other ways to do this, but I feel like, to me, this is the most basic one because it ties to what we've done previously with the box. Okay. So do the 3x minus 1. My dog is always drinking. So 6x to the 4th minus 5x cubed plus 10x squared minus 18x plus 5. Again, let me say, you do not have to write this down here, but it's easier for me when I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so take the pink. Goes there. Take the pink. It goes there. I probably should have made this a little bit bigger. So 6x to the 4th plus 5. This is where we start. This is where we want to end. So if we end on 5, there is no remainder. If we don't end on 5, there is a remainder. Okay? So this would be 2x cubed, because we're multiplying this times this, gives you this. Bring it down. I will tell you now, if you are still feeling lost, I need you to go back to the previous videos, or honestly text me. Say, I'm kind of lost when you do this. I don't know how you get that. I don't know how you get that. The more you communicate that with me, the easier it is for me to help you. So I got that done. Now let's go to the next one. This is negative 2x cubed. I have negative 5x cubed. That's got to be negative 3x cubed, because the negative 2 plus negative 3 is negative 5. That one's done. Now that means I can bring down minus 1, x squared. Yes, I don't need the 1, but for my sanity, it just feels easier. Okay? Multiply. I'm not going to put the 1 now, just because I don't have much space. And now I got to get to 10x squared. Well, I'm only at 1x squared, so if I go 9x squared, that gives me the 10. And then I go 3x. I like checking things off. It makes me feel like I'm more organized. And now that's minus 3x. And then I have minus 3x and negative 18x, so that'd be negative 15x. Negative, that gives me negative 18. This and this is plus 15 minus 15. I wanted to get 5, but I got negative 15. So there is going to be a remainder. How would I get to 5? Plus 20. Now some of you go, how did you do that? Let me remind you. Negative 15 plus what gives you 5? Negative 15 plus x equals 5. Add 15. And there's your 20. Okay? So then my final answer is 2x cubed minus x squared plus 3x plus 15 plus 20 over 3x minus 1. Okay? So is this a factor of this? No. Okay? Let's do the next one. X minus 2. X to the 4th minus 6x cubed plus 18x. Uh-oh. Okay. Here's how this one's different. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to put it right there. See how it goes x to the 4th. Then it goes x cubed. Well, next needs to be x squared. There isn't an x squared, so I need to put 0x squared for my own sanity so I don't forget it. Plus 18x minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So, first one goes here. Last one goes here. My goal is to start with x to the 4th and finish with negative 4. Okay? Bring it up. X cubed. Negative 2x cubed. All right. I have negative 2, so that one's done. I have negative 2x cubed, but I have negative 6. That would be negative 4x cubed minus 4x squared. Multiply. Okay, 1 second here. Sorry, my dog was licking a plate full of peanut butter, and it was driving me bonkers. All right, I'm at 8x squared, but I need to be at 0x squared. That means that needs to be minus 8x squared. That's why I have to account for that 0. So let me highlight that. so that we can see that it would go away, but there's still a placeholder so it can decrease. So now that's minus 8x. And then that's double check, 16x. But I need to get 18x, so that's 2x. Bring up the plus 2, and that's negative 4. Oh, that is what I was supposed to get. So is this a factor of this? Yes. This is not, because there is a remainder. Okay, so my actual answer of this divided by this is x cubed minus 4x squared minus 8x plus 2. And let me extend it even further and say that this is not a factor of this. 1/3 is not a 0 for this polynomial, because if I set that equal to 0, I get 1/3. Okay, where this one is a factor of this one. That means if I graph this polynomial, it should cross the x-axis at 2. And then what you'll have to do is find the other ones. But we'll get there. All right? This is the same thing using long division, but we're not going to do long division. I'm going to teach you that in a different lesson. Okay? All right. So I go like this. Guess I can make it bigger. X minus 3. X cubed plus x squared minus 14x plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess technically what I could do is just, instead of always having that empty one, I could put it on the outside, but I feel like I like this way better. So if you see it online, it might be a little bit different, but this is what works for me. So whatever works for you is fine. And if you don't know what I'm saying, then you're just going to do it my way, and it's great. X cubed, 3. This is my start, this is my end. X squared, negative 3x squared. That one's done. I'm at positive 1x squared. So that's got to be 2x squared. No, wait, 4x squared. That's why it's good to double check. Because 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay. And that would be plus 4x multiplied. I have negative 12x, but I want negative 14x. Negative 2x. Done. Negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. So is this a factor of this? No. 3 is not a 0 for this polynomial. It does not graph it there. There's a lot of noises. Now my trash is getting taken out. So then 6 plus what will give me 3 minus 3? That means my answer is x squared plus 4x minus 2 minus 3 over x minus 3. Okay? This is not a factor of this, and this is what you get when you divide it. And since there's a remainder, it is not a factor. All right, let's do this one. I don't know why I keep making it smaller and smaller. I guess I could have just double stacked that. X minus 1. Now I have x to the 5th, but the thing is, oh wait, does that say to the 5th? Yep, there is no x to the 4th. There is no x cubed. There is no x squared, there is no x, and then minus 1. So I need to account for all that. So if I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X to the, oops. So this is my start. This is my end. Okay, so that means this would be x to the 4th minus x to the 4th. Now, there we go. If I'm going to get 0x to the 4th, this has to be positive 1x to the 4th, because 1 minus 1 gives me nothing. Plus x cubed minus x cubed. That's negative x cubed, so plus x cubed, done. It's not always going to be this similar, okay? Minus x squared, so x squared, now that's done. Plus x minus x plus x, so x minus x is gone, plus 1 minus 1. Ah, that's what I was supposed to get. So is this a factor of this? Yes. Does this cross the x-axis at 1 if I set that equal to 0? Yes, it does. Are there more factors? Yes. Will we find them? Not right now. So my answer is x to the 4th plus x cubed plus x plus 1. Okay, and there will be 4 other factors. Some might be complex, some might be real. All right, in this one, now work with your team to solve the original problems. What are the x-intercepts? Okay. For right now, I don't think I care. All right, let's turn the page and let's do more practice. So we're going to decide if this is a remainder of this. Let's see. Let me see what they want. Hold on. I just had to look it up in the book real quick. They just want you to divide them and then rewrite it as a set of multiplication to equal this. So do your cute little box. This time I decided to make it big. 2x cubed minus 21x squared minus 9x minus 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Put my start. Put my end. And I want you to tell me yes or no. After you've done it, it is a factor. Okay? Now I'm going to do this problem. 2x squared, negative 22x squared. This one's done. That's negative 22. So plus x squared. And now that's plus x minus 11x. That's negative 9x. So that'd be 2x. And that's negative 22. Is this a factor of this? No. Is there a remainder? Yes. What is that remainder? Negative 8. Know how to answer all of those questions, because maybe I'm not going to have you do the problem. Maybe I'm just going to be asking for a part about it. So my answer would be 2x squared plus x plus 2 minus 8 over x minus 11. Or this parentheses times this parentheses gives you that. Okay. All right, let's do the next one. All right. So I'm going to do this problem. What's wrong with it? There's something missing. Don't forget to include that. I want to point out that let's say I had this problem where let's say I had x cubed plus 2x squared plus 7x. Oops, let me zoom this out. Divided by, I don't know, x minus 1. I would have to account for this being x cubed plus 2x squared plus 7x plus 0. So when I do this, I would have to put the 0 here and the x cubed here. It doesn't mean there's no remainder. It means that last number is 0. Okay? All right. Something in my throat, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's just make it happen. Oops. I like to put that there. And that goes there. Okay. What goes here? What goes here? 3x to the 4th done. Whoops, I messed up. It's always, we get really good at something and then it's very easy to make silly mistakes. Minus x squared cubed. I did it again. The reason I knew I was doing making a mistake is because it should be a succession, decreasing. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And by that I mean the degree when we're doing that, okay? So that's what helps me see it better when I'm making a mistake. Since that's to the 3rd power, that's should be to the 2nd power. Okay, negative 2x squared plus 2x squared gives me the 0. Let me highlight that to show that, don't forget to include that. Plus 2x. Too fast. 4x, and that's negative 4x. So that would be negative 8x minus 8 minus 16. Is this a factor of this? No. Is there a remainder? Yes. What is that remainder? 19. So my answer is, that's my answer. Okay? All right. Use the original to evaluate. Now what they want you to do is this time they want you to say, okay, why don't you plug in 11? Now if you plug in 11, you should get 0, because when you're finding the zeros of something, you're setting it equal to 0. So if it does equal 0, it's a yes. If it doesn't equal 0, it's a no. So what they're saying is go to So I went too far.